What's going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome in the FatBoy Fragrance Reviews, and of course, you know who I am. I am Mr. FatBoy, and I'm welcoming you to FatBoy Fragrance Reviews. Like I said, thank you so much for coming out today. We're going to have a grand time, an amazing time, because I always love when I get a chance to do this. We are big fans, a lot of people are, of Louis Vuitton's fragrances. Today we got a clone from Alexandria. We're going to be reviewing it and then comparing it to the Louis Vuitton fragrance, because you know your boy's got you covered. We're going to be all up in it. But before we do that, if you are new, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Join the FatBoy family. We love to have you. This is a place of positivity, of energy, and I promise you, I always bring it 100% of the time, every time. Thank you so much for showing the love. And don't forget about the big, huge Labor Day sale we're going to have going on starting at midnight tonight, Thursday, which is today. Tonight the sale will start with FatBoyFragrance.com. Labor Day sale run all the way through Monday at midnight. Make sure you check it out. So details are below for the website. Go and check out the sale. Can't wait to have a great weekend, Labor Day weekend. I hope you have a great Labor Day weekend planned. I hope you guys have a great time and safe and enjoy it however you want to enjoy it. All right, let's not mess around. Let's go ahead and get up into this review on Alexandria's City of Angels when we come back from the break. And you know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs, one take, and we get it right. FatBoy Fragrance Review starts now. We are back and we are ready to go. So the fragrance we're talking about today is Alexandria's, I'll clean her on up for you, Alexandria's City of Angels. A good look at the bottle. And this is 100 ml, and what it's compared to is Louis Vuitton's City of Stars. Price wise, we're looking at close to $300 and some dollars to $100 and some dollars for the same size bottle, same amount of juice basically. So there's a big price point difference when it comes to these. I'm going to start off by putting Louis Vuitton to the side for a second, and we're just going to talk about City of Stars. Alright, or City of Angels, excuse me. Like I said, here's the bottle. Let's go ahead and put it in the skin. Alexandria does a pretty good job with most of the Louis Vuittons. If I think correctly, this one is definitely the better. Alexandria has been the better house with cloning Louis Vuitton so far. They've won more head-to-head battles. So far they're probably the best at it. They make the best afternoon swim, or even though I still prefer the original afternoon swim still over this one. Imagination, I think I gave it to Dua. I can't remember. It's been a while. I have to go back and look at that video. But the one constant with me is I'm being a little snobbish when it comes to Louis Vuitton. I still prefer the original over these clones. There's something about the original Louis Vuittons that is really, really nice. Now this one is what it is. It starts off very floral, very citrusy. It's definitely unisex for sure. This is a fragrance that's going to grab you right away. It's a very beautiful, inviting fragrance. It's going to grab you in. It doesn't have a lot of different stages it goes through. It's pretty linear, but it is a beautiful floral, citrus, aquatic kind of style fragrance that works for anybody in any situation. This is a summertime, springtime fragrance. It's really nice. Now, to really understand how this one works really well, the best way to do this isn't to compare it, but I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a little bit of a kind of talk about this one before I jumped into comparing them. It does, you know, I've worn them both. I've worn all the clones that I have of this fragrance, and I've worn the real deal a good bit. And I gotta say, this one catches the essence of the real one. One of my favorite things about City of Stars is the fact that it does have this neroli vibe to it, but it dies down. It just doesn't feel like it's dated. It feels bright and fresh and inviting, and I love that in a fragrance when it does that. City of Stars is definitely going to be not for everybody, in my opinion, though. It's a fragrance that definitely is a little, can be considered a little feminine, but it's bright, it's airy, it's beautiful to wear. I love wearing it. I got great reactions wearing it. So, kind of a little bit about City of Stars, City of Angels. So now let's kind of compare them. Alright, so I have worn these both extensively at the same time a day ago, and I was able to compare them as they opened up. So now we're going to kind of do a comparison live so you guys can see it. And I'll spray Louis Vuitton's City of Stars on my hand right here, and I'm going to spray some right here, and then I'm going to spray again City of Angels by Alexandria up here, and we'll kind of compare them again and see what we get. Alright, man, my arms are going to smell so good. Alright, so as I just, oh man, it smells so good, golly. So, oh man, beautiful, beautiful. If there is a subtle difference in these, it's in the opening. I feel like, and that's just because that's what all Louis Vuittons. It's hard to replace the opening if you are a fan of Louis Vuitton. You own the Louis Vuitton and you appreciate it. You're not going to appreciate the clones as much because of the fact that it's just a beautiful, crafted, expensive fragrance. You're using expensive oils. Everything there is expensive on this one. So it's going to smell a little bit better in the opening. And I would say that as far as Alexandria in the opening, I have to say it's about 90% there, 88 and 90. It does have the essence, where this fragrance is very difficult to kind of nail the opening. It is, because it's sometimes I feel like it's a blend of more floral components and less citrus. Sometimes I feel like it's a little sweeter than sometimes it just kind of mixes on my skin with my chemistry. It's different every time. Whereas with Alexandria, I get the same vibe every time. It's a clone of a fragrance, and it's cloning that opening, and it's not really kind of like evolving at all in the opening. Although it's a linear fragrance, it still evolves a little bit, and this one does on my skin. Like right now it smells, now it's starting to smell more like it. As it dries, you kind of definitely get to see that they're very similar. I still would say in the first 10 to 15 minutes, we're still only 85-89% close, okay? We're not there yet. I would say for the first 30 minutes, you're going to have a difference. You're going to be able to tell if you have the original. You'll be able to tell. If you don't, it's close enough at 89-85%. You're going to be happy. You just want to see how it performs at that point. But if you wanted to really know, I still prefer this one in the opening, no doubt. Alright, so as this one starts to dry down, as Alexandria's City of Angels starts to dry down, after 30 minutes, now they're pretty much the same fragrance. Same fragrance. You can't even tell the difference. The opening is where it kind of, like I said, misses the mark. But after about 30 minutes, it's the same fragrance. You cannot tell the difference. You're going to leave a beautiful scent trail. It's going to smell amazing. This room is going to light up, and this room smells amazing right now. So 85 to 90% in the opening. This is still better in the opening. After 30 minutes, they're basically the same. Let's see how they match up against each other when it comes to performance. Alright, I gotta say, City of Stars is a great performing fragrance. It performs good. 5 to 6 hours I get on my skin, and sometimes more. So I feel like this is a solid performing fragrance. Alexandria's kind of a letdown. 3 to 4. It was a skin set after sometimes. I mean, I feel like I got solid 3 hours. So at that point, we're not really beating the price point here. We are, but we're going to have to spray more to match this one for sure, because it's not hitting the mark as far as performance. This one still performs better. The OG, the more expensive one, does perform better. Now overall, which one do I prefer? I still prefer the Louis Vuitton. I still recommend this one though over Dua's. I'd have to do a comparison on that, maybe a battle coming soon on that. That'd be a good one to do. But I think, for me, Alexandria is there. It just doesn't perform as good. It takes about 30 minutes to really smell completely like the Louis Vuitton version. That's pretty much it. So, but it's a safe bet to buy. You'll be just as happy. But if you have the money for the original, get the original. If you want to sample both of these and test them out yourself, come on over to FatBoyFragrance.com. Huge sale going on right now, starting at midnight. Take advantage of it. Alright, that's all the time I got. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a safe and wonderful Labor Day weekend. Y'all stay safe and y'all stay well. Because if you smell good, baby, and you feel good, baby, then it's going to be all good. FatBoy Fragrance Reviews is out.